All right, guys, so we want to take our new Jeep Gladiator camping, and we don't want to just, camp on the ground and all that kind of stuff. We want to stay off the ground, so we stay nice, high, and dry. And so we ended up picking up a tent off of Amazon that we're going to try to put onto the back of this Gladiator. Let's just pull this thing out, see what we got. It's very lightweight, very small, fits in this little bag. And you can see it's from Joytutus. So let's get this thing on here.
That was the worst spin I've ever seen anybody do.
All right, let's get this thing popped open. All right, looks like we do have some instructions. That's cool. Untie it. There's our little rods. And I think this is probably the waterproof, weatherproof cover. So again, we don't need that just yet. This is for the bottom. All right, let's look at the instructions. Now, one other thing to mention is our Gladiator bed, of course, is only 5 feet long, but with these tents, you do keep your tailgate down. I think it's supposed to be like 80 plus inches, right? Or 80-ish inches. So that should be plenty. I'm 6 foot, so that'll be enough for me to be able to sleep, stretch my legs out, all that good stuff. All right, guys, so it's been 5-6 minutes probably, and we got this thing assembled. We still need to get it all strapped down on the sides. And so what it does once you get it built, to attach it, it's just got a bunch of these little hooks, and you just kind of hook them wherever you can, and then you just pull them tight. So, this is universal. This doesn't just fit Jeeps. It fits, all short bed trucks. So it's universal. So we're just going to hook that up. But getting it, obviously it's rain today, so we didn't want to build this on the ground. It would be a little bit easier to do that than just carry it onto the truck like how the instructions showed. But for us, we just built it on top, and it was still easy enough. So there's 2 poles that go crossways. They have pink on them. So those are the ones that go here. And then this one is blue, color-coded blue here. And then also on the bottom of the pole, it's blue. So very, very simple. And then on the very top, you see that little short pole. And so that little short pole is just for kind of this, I think they call it the canopy or whatever. So yeah, it's pretty sweet. Now, I ended up choosing this tent mostly because it's orange, and so it matches the orange of the Mojave. So I think it's pretty freaking awesome. But look at this thing, man. So it's pretty cool. This also will end up tucking kind of right behind here too. So that way when the water hits, it all goes out of here. But even if somehow water did get in here, we still got a regular tent, right? So we'd still be able to have the water out. And then, of course, if you could somehow, even when you park, just park so it's a little bit of an angle, then if any water did get in there, it'll just run right out too. But my daughter's 11, 5'4", so plenty of room in there. I mean, you can definitely stand up bent over, right? Just how tall is it? Let's just show everybody. Oh, dude, you can almost stand up in there. So you're 5'4", so
like, yeah, my head feels
that's
like
pretty
it's
roomy.
All the way down.
That's pretty awesome. And then does it have a hook in there?
Yeah.
Yep, so it's got a little hook so you can hang like a light, flashlight, whatever. And then we got some cool stuff
right here too.
Cool, yeah. So we put some stuff for your
there's
phone.
These 2 little windows, but it's not like all the way it's open.
And we got a little window right there too.
And
that's
right
cool.
here.
And then of course this thing's got the door, and then of course the door unzips too.
Yeah.
But, all right, let's go ahead and get it fully latched, and then we'll come back and do some final impressions. All right, guys, what do you think so far?
I think it's tall.
Yeah, I mean, you can totally stand up in there.
I can stand up in there.
Yeah, but you're only 4 foot nothing.
I just can't stand up like here. But I can stand up in there.
Yeah.
It's big for a whole thing, But like normally it would be a little bit.
I mean, for being in the back of a pickup truck, it's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
It's better than, so we also have another video I'll link up where we've actually slept in the back of the 4xe with one of the mattresses, one of the blow-up air mattresses that fit the Wrangler. And so we've done that. That was fine for me and my wife. And so, I mean, this should be even better because it's taller and you got more room and all that kind of stuff. All right, let's get the water cover on because I think it might rain tonight. So we're going to need to get that cover on real quick.
It's been raining all day.
Wait,
it's probably going to rain.
Cover over that?
Yeah, it's got to go over the top, just over this part, over all the windows.
I was like,
Check this out, even from the front. Look at how high that sucker is, dude. That's cool.
Oh my god.
All right, so here it is with the rain-proof, cover, the heavy-duty cover, whatever. So in the instructions, it did not, say like how this thing goes. So out here by myself trying to figure it out, I put it on backwards at first with these kind of drop sides at the back, and then I realized I screwed it all up. So make sure, if you lay it out, you can see basically, this is almost flat, goes over, covers that whole side, and then this part's got the cutout for the front canopy part. So don't screw it up like I did. The only hard part with that is you definitely want to stand up here and then kind of get it on top and then lay it over. You'll never, at least with my Jeep being, a Mojave on 37s, it was way too tall to try to throw it over, so that didn't work, so I had to climb up there and do it. The only thing is, so it's got 4 connectors right there, right? So it's held in pretty good just with those 4 connectors, and then they give you, on top of that, all these other ones. So, I mean, if you were in some serious wind, you could put all these on. We might get a little bit of rain tonight, but we probably don't even need this cover. I'm sure the tent will be fine without it. So I might actually take it off, and that way it's not as dark in there, because you can see with it on, it makes it a little bit darker. Now, the other cool thing is it does have like some little windows on each side. So that way you can at least get some ventilation, otherwise you just kind of leave them closed, but that's got a cool thing. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked. I mean, I think if we're ever out camping, crazy weather, you can put this thing on, but otherwise we're gonna try it without it tonight and see how it goes. But pretty happy with it. So what do you think?
I feel like when it gets darker, like at
It'll
night,
be too dark, right?
It's gonna be too dark.
Yeah.
And I don't like the dark.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the cover off tonight, and then we're just gonna go get a bunch of blankets, make it comfortable in here.
Oh, Cassidy's gonna get blankets. She's gonna stack it up like this. Huh?
So we'll get blankets, we'll get our little light and all that stuff, and then we're gonna sleep in here tonight and see how it goes. But luckily, we're just trying this out, just right in the driveway. So if we got to go inside, get stuff, it's no big deal. But the idea is for the rest of the summer, maybe take this thing camping, or at least do some backyard camping at the very least. Now we can sleep in the Jeep. Yeah, dude, I got plenty of room to stretch out.
Wait, stand up, stand up.
I know, but as far as laying down goes, I got plenty of feet room. Like I can fully lay stretched out.
Actually, a lot of room.
Yeah, I mean, you could be able to change or whatever. It's not bad. Dude, you could almost fit like at least 2 kids that way. You could fit like a kid this way. Like you could fit 4 kids back here.
I can fit like
There could be 3 of you guys there, and then
here. And then this is me standing up. This is me standing up here. I can't leave right here.
yeah. But again, you're only, what, 4.5 feet tall or something?
4'4".
4'4". Okay. I think you're taller than that, actually. No, I don't know. 4'4", 4'6".
The person said when I was at Cedar Point, I wasn't 4'4" yet.
Oh.
They said I had to ride with another girl.
All right, guys, we're getting all set up in here. So we got a fan, blankets, got a little thing up there. And we did get a bunch of rain already. I mean, nothing crazy, but our cover, kept everything dry. I doubt we needed it. I'm sure it would have been waterproof without it, but yeah. We're about to be watching a movie in here and going to sleep. What do you think? You excited? All right.
So, we finally made it inside.
We got our whole setup, man. We got our fan, our power cord, we got flashlights.
In the comments, guess what time it is? 9:22. Why did we come in here 9:22? Why didn't we?
We're gonna watch some movies.
I said we should come out here at 8.
We're
but
gonna
Sonny
watch
didn't
a
listen.
movie that has Kevin Hart in it. No, not this
All right,
one.
dudes. So look, we got 3 of us in here.
No, we want to do the Kevin Hart
And
one.
there's not a tremendous amount of room. Cass can certainly move over about 8 inches, I think. if
Oh
she
no,
needs to.
there's like this thing right here.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
all I got.
That's like the little.
You're not even laying down.
Ugh.
Ow!
It's gonna be. It's
Kim,
gonna be
scooch
interesting.
over to me. I don't bite. Where's the Kevin Hart one?
All right, guys. So we ended up spending the whole night in the back of the Jeep in the Joytutus tent. Everything went just fine. The tent was great. We had a little bit of rain, like I mentioned. Stayed nice and dry inside of there. We did have that top protective cover on, which made it a little bit hot. Actually, kind of kept some of the cool air out because you only have this front window that could be open. So next time we would probably take that off. Unless you have some crazy rain, you probably don't need that. Otherwise, the back of our Gladiator is not very big. So we tried to have the 3 of us. It was just way too small. My one daughter, she was like, forget this, she left. So just me and my 11-year-old, who's like 5'4", 5'5", she's pretty tall. We fit in there just fine. So 2 people, no problem. Any more than that, maybe 3 kids, smaller kids would be just fine. But yeah, it's not a big bed, right? It is what it is. But anyway, I love the orange. It matches the Mojave, like I mentioned. So super happy with this thing. And for about $100-ish bucks, I think, I'll put the link in the description down below to where you can get this off Amazon. I think this thing's pretty freaking awesome, and we're gonna get a lot of use out of it. So like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.